What up, everybody? My name is Gage, and this is the Altered State Podcast. I honestly decided to start this podcast for a couple reasons. Number one, being it scares the absolute hell out of me and pushes me super far outside of my comfort zone. That's honestly something that I'm trying to do on a lot bigger of a scale this year. And what better place to do it in the lovely morning at Ash and Ice? So, the main idea behind this podcast is I was taught this idea a few years ago, and it's helped me out so much, and it's changed my life. It really just clicked for me. But it's all about the story that you're telling yourself inside of your head and the conversations that you're having with yourself. But in order to be able to have having those good conversations with yourself, you have to be in a good state of mind to do that. And so it all comes down to controlling your state. And so I had this idea, right, where we've got this space where you can come and actively change the state and alter the state that your mind is in. And so I think it'd be really cool to have different people on who are actively controlling their state and learn ways that they're doing it and also figure out the stories that they're telling themselves and hear how they've gotten from point A to point B and what's to come next, right? But the whole idea is that this is gonna be done while your body is physically changing the state that you're in. I think it'll be very cool. The sauna definitely opens you up and puts you in a state of gratitude. It loosens you, but I feel like most importantly, it lets you feel and think a lot more intentionally. And so I think that these conversations that come from this will be really awesome. Um, if you're somebody struggling with controlling that story and telling yourself a good story in your mind, I think this podcast is going to be a super good resource for you to learn ways to go and cope and deal with that. Um, if you are somebody who is doing this and practicing this on the daily, I'd love to have you on and explore the ways how you're doing that. And we've got this beautiful space that I think will allow us to go much deeper into to how we're doing that and gain a lot of introspect on it. So hit me up. This is just the first pod. I wanted to kind of introduce myself and let you guys know what the idea behind it is. Other than that, you guys have a good one. We'll catch you on the next episode. Peace.